Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Mother's Day. I'm excited to be with you guys in our virtual sanctuary this morning. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Let me see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I don't see my comments this morning. Window, comments and reactions. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Let's see. We get started in just a few seconds. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're just tuning in, let us know. Ooh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Where you're streaming from, how many people are streaming with you, and if you are a well dater, a well maker, or a first timer. So go ahead and check in for us and let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know if you're a well dater, a well maker, or a first timer. A well dater is somebody who hangs out with us occasionally, but I'm not your pastor. A well maker is a member of our church. And the first timer is someone who's never hung out with us. I'm going to take me a few seconds and screenshot the service so that I can post in my stories. Let's see. Oh, it's too colorful. I got too much going on, y'all. I did too much. I said I needed to get me like a little painting behind me, but then I got my Mother's Day flowers, so it's a whole lot happening. It's a whole lot more busy than we have been, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So we're gonna get started in just a few seconds. Give me a second. I'm trying to share so that the people know we're live on Instagram and Threads. So give me a second. Give me a second. I guess while I'm doing this, I can update you on what's been going on this week really quickly. So if you saw yesterday, I closed the prayer call for Jamal Bryant, the Target fast that he's been having since Lent. And so they're continuing that fast. And so I want to make sure that you guys know what's going on in the country before we prepare for service. I feel like my childhood pastor, I was with him yesterday. And so he would do his observations when church first started. So really quickly, I am still personally not going into Target because of their decision to opt out of using diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the meeting he had yesterday was about how they're continuing that fast. They made a few asks of Target. I'm gonna read those to you really quickly. And so that you can know what's at stake and make your own decision. Of course, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but really quickly, let me share that with you. Let me pull it up so that you understand. In the comments, let me know. And this is no judgment. Y'all know how we are here. Let me know if you are still shopping at Target. If you're not shopping at Target, I just kind of want to know. I hadn't asked because it didn't really matter to me. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to talk about I'm doing. But, again, you make your own decisions. There are some people who don't have the option to not shop at Target. It's where their prescriptions are. It's the only place where they can get certain things in their neighborhood. Some people say that they're the diapers they use for their babies, that they're only sold in Target. And so some people don't have that option. And so I think that, that's understandable. But I just wanted to know if I was the only one that hadn't been in Target since January. Let me know in the comments, and I will share with you what we discussed yesterday. Come on. Trying to get this delay is uh-oh. There we go. This delay on YouTube is serious. Somebody said not shopping at Target. They left Sam's Club, hadn't stepped in there since the announcement. That's really encouraging to hear, actually, because I didn't know, what people were doing. I don't have a normal Facebook page, and so I can't see people's comments. I can't see what they're saying they're doing. And so I was unable to kind of ascertain, what people I know may be doing. I do know, let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to, well, no, that's it. Trying to post in my stories. I meant to do this anyway, to give the new people the password so that they can start posting during service, and I did not. So forgive me for taking this time, but I got to make sure people know that we are live. But so in the meeting that we had, we talked about the ask that they made, because I didn't know the ask that they made. So let me tell you what Jamal Bryant has asked for. And so on the call last night, it was Jamal Bryant, Angela Rye, myself, Leah Daughtry, who runs the Black Church PAC, which you've seen like during the elections. And then he had the people who own Buy Black, people from Black Wall Street, and the people from the Bullseye Market. And so the ask that they made was, they made 5 asks. I only have 4 on here though, so forgive me. But the 4 that I wrote down was they wanted $2 billion into Black businesses by July 31st. They agreed that they would do that by July 31st. That's the only thing that Target agreed to from Jamal Bryant's terms. And by the way, we know that Jamal Bryant did not start this movement, that it was started by some women, and he acknowledged those women last night on the call. He has continued to acknowledge them. It's not his fault that the news media is making it all about him. But he was very clear that he didn't start this movement, that he brought it to the church, but that the movement to boycott Target started with some Black women. But he asked them to agree to putting $2 billion into Black businesses by July 31st. They did agree to that. He also asked for $250 million deposited into Black banks. He said that's low-hanging fruit, because Black people spend $12 million a day in Target. Prior to this boycott, Black people were spending $12 million a day in Target, and he was only asking them to put $250 million into Black banks. He asked them to partner with 6 HBCU business programs so that eventually they could turn their ideas into big box retailers as well. And then he asked them to reinstate DEI, even if they changed the name. And so what he said was, after they met with Target, there was a meeting with Al Sharpton, and then after the meeting with Al Sharpton, there was a meeting with Jamal and Al Sharpton, if I remember correctly. After that meeting, the very next day, he said they met with Trump, and they have not talked to them since. He said they were communicating just fine. They were working on agreements and compromises and making changes, and they had agreed to the $2 billion, and they were working through the other demands. And then they met with the administration, the current administration, and he said that he has not been able to get them on the phone or get them to return calls or emails since. So that's where it's going. And so that is why he's continuing to boycott. So it was an honor to close them out in prayer. I do want to mention for you to go to buyblack.us.com. I'm going to put it in the comments. Hopefully this shows up. Oh. What in the world? I don't know how to do it. What am I doing? What just happened? I don't know what happened, y'all. What just happened?